What if we told you that the prince, beloved by millions and destined for greatness, is hiding a life-altering secret, one that could shake the very foundation of the royal family? Imagine a story so filled with twists, betrayals, and a legacy on the line, that even the most powerful rulers would fear its truth coming to light. This isn't just another royal tale. This is about a prince whose life has been carefully manipulated, his true desires concealed from the world, and his future hanging in the balance. For years, Sheikh Mohammed, a man who is no stranger to controversy, has kept a shocking secret about his son, the heir who was meant to take the throne. But why? What lengths has he gone to keep this secret buried? What will happen if it is exposed? And, most importantly, what does this hidden truth mean for the future of the royal family and the world that watches their every move? Stay with us as we uncover the answers to these questions, answers that no one dared speak of before. Secrets that have been locked away until now. Keep watching, because the revelation is about to begin. As we dive deeper into the hidden world of this royal family, there's something truly shocking lurking beneath the surface, something that no one expected. For years, whispers have circulated about the prince's mysterious past, but no one dared to dig too deep. The truth, though, is far more complex than anyone could have imagined. What if this prince, admired by the people, is living a life built on lies? What if the throne, which he is set to inherit, comes with a dark and dangerous twist? There are rumors of secret alliances, a forbidden love that could ruin everything, and a betrayal so close to home that it could unravel everything Sheikh Mohammed has worked for. But how far will they go to protect the legacy? And what happens when those secrets start slipping through the cracks? Stick around, you won't believe what's coming next. To understand the shocking secrets surrounding the prince, we first need to take a step back into the royal family's history, an empire built on power, wealth, and careful control. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, has always been a figure shrouded in mystery. His legacy as a visionary leader is unmatched, but what many don't realize is the complex web of relationships and decisions that have shaped his rule. Among his many children, one prince stands out, his son, who is destined to follow in his father's footsteps and take on a prominent role in the UAE's future. The prince has been groomed for leadership since birth, but what isn't often spoken about are the hidden struggles, personal choices, and challenges that threaten to define his journey. Behind the public face of family unity and strength, there's a side of the royal family few are privy to, a web of rivalries, secrets, and unspeakable betrayals. The prince's rise to power has not been as smooth as it seems, and there are powerful forces working in the shadows to shape his destiny in ways no one could have anticipated. Some say there's more to his story than meets the eye. How much of what we've seen is carefully orchestrated, and how much is being hidden? As we dig deeper, we'll uncover the truth that the Sheikh has kept hidden for years, revealing a story of love, loss, and deception that will change everything you thought you knew about the royal family. As we peel back the layers of this royal family's carefully constructed image, we begin to see the emotional toll this secret has taken, not just on the prince, but on those closest to him. The Sheikh, known for his public composure, has always guarded his family's personal lives. However, there have been subtle glimpses of the emotional strain, particularly within the prince's closest circle. Family members, who have witnessed the prince's journey from childhood to adulthood, are often seen standing by him in public. But behind the smiles, there's a weight they carry in silence. One particularly moving moment came when his mother, Princess Heir, was seen in an emotional post on social media, sharing a heartfelt message about family loyalty and the sacrifices that come with royal duty. In her words, "We are stronger than the secrets we keep, but sometimes those secrets weigh heavier than we ever imagined." These words, though directed at the broader public, carried a deeper, personal significance. They hinted at an unspoken rift, something beneath the surface of the royal family's polished facade. Princess Heir's post, often seen as a subtle message to her son, was a reflection of the emotional burden she too carried, watching her child navigate a world of expectations, power struggles, and the looming presence of his father's shadow. As the prince's journey continued, his personal reflections became more poignant. On his private social media, he shared rare glimpses into his own heart, writing, "In the quiet moments, I ask myself, what is worth the fight?" These words resonated deeply with his followers, especially those who knew the weight of his royal duty. They were not just about ambition but about the quiet longing for something beyond the kingdom's walls, a desire for personal freedom that the prince could not yet grasp. Such emotional moments are not just glimpses into his private world, they are a stark reminder that even those in the highest positions of power face internal battles we may never fully understand. The turning point came when the prince found himself at a crossroads, the weight of his royal obligations pushing him to the edge. For years, he had lived in the shadow of expectations, tied to the family legacy, bound by duty, and constantly under scrutiny. But as the years passed, a storm began brewing within him. He realized that the time had come for him to reclaim his narrative, to no longer be defined by the secrets of his lineage but to stand on his own terms. One fateful night, after a particularly tense meeting with his father, Sheikh Mohammed, the prince locked himself in his private study. The air was thick with uncertainty, and it was in this moment of solitude that he began to rethink everything. Could he continue down this path of being the dutiful heir? Or was it time to break free from the weight of his family's history and carve out a life that was truly his own? His decision wasn't immediate. It was born from months of quiet contemplation, fueled by his growing dissatisfaction with the false image he had been forced to uphold. In a candid moment, he wrote, "I've been a son, a prince, a ruler to be, but who am I beyond these titles?" That question, simple yet profound, became the catalyst for his transformation. In the weeks that followed, the prince began taking steps to take control of his own life. He sought therapy to unpack the emotional toll of his royal responsibilities, secretly meeting with life coaches to redefine his personal goals, and most shockingly, he distanced himself from some of the more controlling figures in his life. It was a courageous move, not without risks, but it marked the moment he decided he would no longer let the weight of his family's past dictate his future. From that moment, the prince became someone entirely different, not just an heir, but a man reshaping his destiny. But just as the prince began to embrace his newfound freedom, a shocking revelation sent ripples through the royal family. Whispers spread that his relationship with Sheikh Mohammed had soared far more than anyone knew. Some even claimed the prince was secretly planning to take drastic actions that could reshape the power structure of the entire monarchy. Could this be the beginning of a rebellion against his father's reign? Or was it all just a rumor designed to keep the world guessing? As the tension builds, one thing becomes clear: nothing in this royal saga is as it seems. What do you think? Could the prince really be planning to turn against his father's legacy, or is this all just a calculated move for attention? How far do you think he's willing to go to secure his own place in the kingdom? And what about Sheikh Mohammed? What role will he play in all this? Could their strained relationship lead to something even more explosive in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This story is far from over, and the twists are only getting started. Stay tuned for what happens next. Just when we thought we had it all figured out, a new twist emerges. The prince, who had remained largely out of the public eye, suddenly steps into the spotlight with an unexpected move, an emotional, cryptic post on social media. His words, a mix of defiance and vulnerability, hint at a deeper struggle within him. Could this be a sign that he's ready to challenge the very system he was born into? Or is he simply seeking a new way to regain control of his own narrative? The stakes just got higher, and the mystery deepens. Despite the shadows that once loomed over him, the prince is carving his own path. The struggles and secrets that shaped him are now part of his strength, driving him forward. He's no longer defined by the past, but by the resilience and wisdom he's gained. As he steps into the future, it's clear, his journey is just beginning, and the world will be watching. What happens next? Only time will tell. If you were captivated by this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the prince's journey. What do you think happens next? Stay tuned for more exclusive stories and unforgettable twists. You won't want to miss what's coming.